Y'all ain't seen Will Smith, have you? I heard he out here smacking the mess out of people. What? 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 Yo, I was so ready. I was so ready. Where did Big Willie style come from? Will came out, was like, nah, 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 nah. Ooh. 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 Boy, that's boy. Yo, bro, y'all. Easily the best night in Oscars television live hit TV history. Best moment ever. What? Oh boy. Chris said one too many jokes, and Will was not getting jiggy with it. He couldn't get jiggy with that mess, though. Oh, golly. Oh, Big Willie from West Philly. Oh, keep my wife's name out your mouth. Okay, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to be professional about this. Yo, guys, I was minding my own business. I wasn't even watching. I was just, me and the wife, we in the bed, we just chilling. And then all of a sudden, the joke crack and everybody's like, ha, ha, ha. And I see Will get up. I'm like, oh, okay, look. And then, in case you didn't know, if you're in America, your TV glitched, right? If you're in America, your TV glitched after that moment. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, that's a very odd scripted moment. What are they doing? And then I saw the unscripted or the unedited version, because in Japan, in Australia, where they were live broadcasting this stuff, it was unscripted. I'm sorry, it was unedited. And that right there, for any of y'all that are saying, oh, this was scripted, oh, this was not real or whatever, that's real. Let me tell you something. I've been to award shows, okay? I've seen how the TV production side works. You don't hit the pause button on a scripted event. All of that was real. And you guys know we got the footage and we gonna go through it. Come on now. Let's go ahead and roll it out. Hold on, where we at here? Y'all know what time it is. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. I appreciate you so much, but we got a little thing here where we like to just watch videos sometimes together. And so in case you missed the smack her around the world, let me see. I think I got it pulled up here. Let me pull it up and let's check it out real quick. I believe this is Will Smith smacking Chris Rock. Let's see. I'm sorry. I don't know. I played too much. I'm sorry. That wasn't the right video. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get the actual video for y'all. I'm sorry. That wasn't it. Here we go. Okay, here it is. My bad, y'all. My bad. Here is the video. Now, I'm gonna play the video for you, and then I'm going to give you the background. I'll explain why this happened, because a lot of people think that it was scripted. No, this was not. And some other people think that this was just out of nowhere. No, there's a lot more background to this. So let's go and watch the actual video together. And, I don't know if kids are still awake. There's a little language here, just FYI. Let's check it out.
どうなんでしょうか。
Wow!
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
ウィル・スミスにやられました。
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's
G.I. ジェーンの
name
ジョークだったん
out
で
your
す。
fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television.
テ
Okay.
レビ史上最高の場面でしょうか。
So we are here to give a documentary out, to give an Oscar out.
Okay. Yet again, this was not scripted. Okay. And we gonna break this down real quick. I want to go through this video and break it down for y'all because there's so many moments here. There's so many moments. First and foremost, let's look at this. If anybody even thinks this is fake, I need you to listen to Chris Rock's mic and his reaction. Okay, it was a thud and a ooh at the same time.
あら、どうなんでしょうか。
Oh, wow.
That's not fake, people. Because if it was fake, usually you hit the air. He made contact. You heard the thump. He hit him for real. Okay. Now let's go through this a little bit more.
Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
ウィル・スミスにやられました。
The fact that you hear the rest of the audience laughing, that's because they don't know what the hell is going on. Okay. When I tell you, like, even when I went to the Critics' Choice Awards and, Jane Campion had her little, terrible speech where she was like kind of putting Venus and Serena down and stuff like that. People kept clapping and laughing because a lot of times when you're in that moment, you just kind of roll with it and you don't know if it's scripted. You don't know if they're joking. You have no idea. So you do hear all these people clapping because they don't know how else to react. And keep watching.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I need y'all to look at this because right now I am Lupita and she is me. I think Lupita is all of us. Okay, look at Lupita's face at first. You see the face right there. She's like, ha 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 ha. And then, woo, woo. Lupita, it was at that moment that Lupita was like, oh, you for real? Because you hear the tone in Will's voice change. This ain't Fresh Prince talking to you. Okay, this was for real. And you see Lupita's face change with Will Smith's tone.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
It was.
And she had to double check, like, oh, we off script. This for real.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's
G.I. ジェーン
You notice how she closed her mouth the second time? Because that's when she was like, oh, this for real. Yeah, this for real. Yeah, that's for real.
のジョーだったんです。
fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay.
Another tip. That long, awkward silence. Guys, let me tell y'all something. When you're doing TV production, every second counts. Okay. You know, when they like play the music to get people to hurry up and talk or whatever, that's because every second counts because it's being paid for. That long, awkward pause, yet again, this is why it's not staged. Nobody's going to be okay with long, dead silence in something that costs almost $1 million or more to produce. Yeah, that's not fake at all. And it was at that point right there where the producer was like, keep going. We don't know what to do. Just keep going.
That was a greatest night in the history of television.
And shout out to Chris Rock for being a great comedian because the only thing you can do at that point is try to laugh it off with some sort of joke. That's all you can do. Now, personally, I'm just saying, I don't care if you Will Smith or whoever you are. You put hands on me, I'm sorry. My natural defenses go kick it. I'm sorry, we throwing hands. Cut to commercial. Like we throwing Willie. We throwing hands. But you know, and I'm gonna give the wife some credit for this because she was bogus for this joke, but it was funny. She was like, Chris Rock's reaction after getting hit, he looked like somebody that's been hit before, and this is just normal. And I was like, golly. Because I'm sitting here thinking, like, my natural reaction is, you hit me for real, I'm gonna look at you crazy, and then I'm swinging. But this man was just like, joke. I don't know if he like a professional like that, but whatever. He went on with it. So
テレビ史上最高の場面でしょうか。
So we are here
yeah.
to give a documentary out.
Yeah. Yeah. You're done. Yeah, that's it. You're done, sir. All right. So that right there. That was a lot. That was a lot. And I'm gonna get to y'all comments. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get to y'all comments real soon. But now's the time where I got to give y'all some background information as to why this all happened. This did not happen out of nowhere. A lot of this stuff did. Oh, actually, before I do that, we could do a little more video here. Before I do that, here is video. What you're seeing right here is Denzel Washington and Tyler Perry consoling Will Smith. There's no real audio right here. So this is yet again, this is during the commercial break. This is while the cameras are off. Okay. They're talking to Will Smith and encouraging him. You know, if you listen to Will's acceptance speech for winning Best Actor, he had said that Denzel told him the devil's always going to come for you when you're at your highest point. You know, when you're at your best moment, that's when the devil's going to come to you. So that's what Denzel told him right there in that moment. This is yet again not staged, okay? Because this right here, this is what happens when the cameras are off. This footage right here is from someone's personal cell phone, you know, or whatever, that they're recording this moment. So again, for anyone thinking that this was like staged or an act, it's not. This was legitimate because this type of stuff does not happen, you know, behind the scenes or whatever. Now, that's, you know, and as you can see, Will Smith is wiping, you know, his face. He's crying. He's really feeling this. Like, this is actually a real emotional moment for him because he's very, very protective of all the people that he loves, right? So this is the point where I want to give you guys some of the background. So for those of you that are not aware, okay, if you're not aware, this is not the first time that Chris Rock has poked fun at Will and Jada, okay? The joke that Chris Rock made, he was talking to Jada Smith about how, you know, she had a low haircut, you know, like she's been bald here. And he was saying something about like G.I. Jane and how's the filming going for G.I. Jane 2 and all that, basically poking fun at her low haircut. That was a sensitive subject for Jada. The reason why it was sensitive, at least, you know, according to what I've been told, and I believe she said this on Red Table Talk, so please correct me if I'm wrong. The G.I. Jane 2 joke hit hard because she's currently battling alopecia, which is basically hair loss. And if anybody has been dealing with hair loss or knows, it could be a very sensitive subject. You know, I can only imagine. I mean, it's tough for men. I can only imagine for women even more, you know. So that has been something that, you know, she's revealed to the world. That clearly it's a sensitive subject. You know, the fact that he kind of brought that up and poked fun at that. And some people were saying that Will was laughing at the joke at first, until he looked at Jada. And if you saw the earlier clip, when you look at Jada, when the joke was actually made, sorry, I don't have that right now. Jada was pissed. Jada was pissed from the jump. She didn't laugh at all. She was just like, oh, word. And Will looked over and was like, oh, crap. You just hurt my wife. You hurt my wife for real. So this is something that definitely hit home. And again, if you listen to Will's acceptance speech, he doesn't go and name Chris Rock specifically. But what he did do was open up his speech by talking about how, just like, you know, Richard, King Richard in the movie, he's very protective. And if you've read Will Smith's autobiography, or, you know, his latest memoir, his book, I've read like half of it already. Will talks about how his parents, you know, had an abusive relationship. His mom was being domestically abused by his father. And one thing that really stuck with Will was the fact that he felt like a coward. He felt like a coward because he was not able to protect his mother when that abuse was happening. And even as he got older, when he saw other people that he cared about or loved that were getting abused or mistreated or whatever, he didn't do anything. So that's yet just another angle of where this is coming from for Will personally. And that's why his speech, when he was talking about, I got to protect the people I love, that's where that comes up. Now, like I said, this is not only the first time that they've talked about this. And you know, if you think about it, if anybody else had made the joke, it probably wouldn't have been a big deal. But because it was Chris Rock, and apparently he's a habitual line stepper, that was a problem. So let's go back to the video, because I got that for you guys at least. This is what Chris Rock said about Jada back in 2016 during Oscars So White. Just to kind of give you some background, during the Oscars So White thing, Jada and Will, they decided to boycott the Oscars at that time. Now, Jada was not nominated for anything, and Chris Rock decided to make a joke about that. So let me pull this up, and here's what he said.
You know, Spike got mad, and Sharpton got mad, and Jada went mad, and Will went mad. Everybody went mad. You know, it's quite like Jada got mad. Jada says she's not coming, protesting. I'm like, is she on a TV show? Jada's gonna boycott the Oscars. Jada boycotting the Oscars is like me boycotting Rihanna's panties. I wasn't invited. It's not an invitation I would turn down. But I understand, I'm not hating. I understand you're mad. Jada's mad, her man, Will, was not nominated for concussion. I get it. Tell the truth, I get it. You get mad. She said it's not fair that Will was this good and didn't get nominated. Yeah, you're right. It's also not fair that Will was paid $20 million for Wild Wild West, okay? Okay? Things, you know.
All right. So I'm just giving y'all some context about why this was all built up over time. And I guess Will just, you know, enough was enough, and it was time for a change. He wasn't having it. Now, with all that said, all jokes aside, all the funny stuff or whatever, I totally understand where Will is coming from. But you can't put your hands on people like that. You can't. I mean, I think the more sensible thing, and here's the thing, when you're dealing with emotions, logic ain't about to hit either. But the more sensible thing would have been, when the cameras are off, you go backstage and you can give Chris Rock a piece of your mind. I'm not saying you got to throw hands, but I am saying, like, if that did happen, at least it's not in front of millions of people. So either way, I don't think Will was right for putting his hands on Chris Rock like that. Although I understand where he was coming from emotionally, and that's why I told you his background information from his book and everything else, because this is a trauma sticking point for Will Smith specifically. When he sees people that that he loves that are getting hurt, he's at the point. I mean, he's over 50 now, and he's at the point where he's like, I don't care no more. Not condoning what he did, but like I said, I at least understand it. So I think for most normal people, or most other people, you brush off the joke. You leave it alone. You like, what? It's a joke. It's a bad joke. Whatever. But this triggered him. It triggered his wife, and it triggered him. And to have the audacity to go on stage and physically put hands on somebody, that just shows you how serious it actually is for him. So, do you agree with Will Smith putting his hands on Chris Rock? Do you think he was justified for doing it? Do you feel like, I mean, if you Chris Rock, what do? Because I don't think Chris Rock is gonna sue him. He could. He's only got, I don't know, a couple million witnesses. I don't know. Let me know what you think should happen. But yeah, that was a lot. All right. I'm gonna go up. I see there's a lot. My God, where did all y'all come from? 9,000 of y'all in here? How? Okay, I thought it was gonna be the normal little, a couple 300. All right, let me go to some of the comments and see what people said. My man, just my opinion reviews, bro. I listen. Thank you for that support, brother. I appreciate you on that one. Thank you so much, man. My goodness, my good Ernest, what you got? Forgive me. But was he doing that when the kid was sleeping with his wife and talking about it in a song? I mean, I feel like, that's kind of a low blow. I don't know. And we don't know. Obviously their infidelity issues or whatever. For all we know, maybe he did. Maybe he did. But I would also say that keep in mind that and what Ernest is referring to is August and Jada Pinkett having their entanglement. Keep in mind that when we, the public, learned about their entanglement issue or whatever, that happened. The actual situation happened months before that. So we were late. We have no idea how Will acted at that time. We have no idea. I don't know. Maybe it was in the book and I missed it, or I haven't gotten to that point yet. But I wouldn't say it's a fair comparison to judge because this happened in real time. The entanglement with August and Jada, that happened months, if not years or whatever, before the public found out. So it's two different situations. I don't know. Maybe the West Philly came out of him at that point. I don't know. We don't talk about Jada. No. See, y'all so ruthless. I don't understand why y'all like this. Y'all so but I mean, you can't talk about Jada now. Can't nobody talk about it now. Let's see, Rosin, what you got? Wow, E-Man and E-Fam, I'm still stunned. And yes, already on my local news station, it was the first thing they mentioned. Listen, I'm telling you right now, I don't think the Oscars gonna be hurting for ratings, at least not this year. I think they got the ratings that they needed. I hate that it had to come at the hand of violence. Hey, but ratings are ratings. So yeah, this I ain't seen articles written so fast in my life, but it's this is the best night in television. Chris Rock was right. It was the best night in television. Frankie, what you got? Gave him the Batman Robin meme yo, when I tell you the memes have flooded the internet already. Flooded. Okay. I've seen everything from the Batman slap to the if you a JoJo anime fan, like, oh, you approaching me? It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Thank you for those contributions, y'all. I really appreciate it. Big Bo, what you got? Apparently, Jada was alopecia, or has alopecia, and Will don't play that with her. Yeah. I think that is absolutely it. And that is a serious situation. That could be a sticking point for people. You don't want to poke fun at real issues that people are going through. But yes, Dwight, Chris Rock need a Netflix special tomorrow. Listen, the moment this happened, I knew that if Will Smith won the Best Actor award, all eyes are on Will Smith. Like, everybody was going to hang on. I even recorded on my phone his speech, because I was like, you can't turn away at this point. You cannot turn away. But yes, whatever happens with Chris Rock now, whatever. If I'm Chris Rock, I put this in my next comedy special, because, he's coming to Chicago. Oh, he is coming to Chicago. He's got a whole world tour with his. He better put this in his act. That is going to be wild. Buzz, what you got? Chris Rock asked for that slap. Jada was losing her hair. South Carolina fool got a Philly smackdown. Well. It's. Yeah, I mean. Now, here's the thing. Did Chris Rock know about her hair? Because I'm also wondering if he didn't know about the fact that her hair was not just a stylistic choice. Maybe, because like I don't think he would have made the joke if he knew it was real like that. Maybe, I don't know. Marcus J, my man's forgot the jokes, the words, his location, all of it. Yeah, he was just like, where am I? The Oscars, what year? Yeah, Chris was. He was out of it. Thank you for that, sir. I appreciate you, y'all. I'm coming. Man, this is definitely something. Woo, Lord, thank you so much. Excuse me. Will was smiling at first, and then he looked over at saw Jada's face and said he better go do something, or is she going back to August tonight? Why are y'all like this? What? Two legendary brothers. This was a bad look, though. Yes, I agree with that. Like the violence did not need to happen. I'm totally on board with that. I do think that Will still should have gone and talked to Chris off camera, even if it was heated words, even if it got some yelling, whatever. Do that off stage. Do that when the cameras are not rolling. I mean, people was probably still talk about it. Y'all remember Monica and Brandy? Monica slapped Brandy, during their little concert tour, The Boy Is Mine and all that. They did that off stage. People talked about it, but they did it off stage. This right now, I don't know. This ain't a good look for B. Willie. I don't know. Nelson V can't take us nowhere, E-Man. I know. Felt like I watched a scene from the Source Awards. This definitely got ghetto real fast. Slapgate will overshadow Will Smith and other Oscar wins. Oscars so black. Ooh, and you know what's messed up? Will Packer is producing this one too. Ooh. Imagine the Oscar ratings have been tanking for years. They finally get a black producer to come and produce it, and this happens. Oh, you get the good ratings, but that's a bad taste in your mouth. Ooh, y'all know they only gonna hire I don't know. I feel like this is gonna be kind of like the Janet Jackson situation with the Super Bowl and Justin Timberlake, because I'm not letting him off the hook either. And how the NFL right after that moment, they was like, nope, country singers all the way. You about to get the safest, most, I don't know, American, I don't know what it is. The next Oscars are going to be the safest thing you've ever seen. I promise you that. I bet you that. Oh, they never gonna do this again. I think that's Bradley Cooper talking to him too. I don't know if he was. Yeah, I think. I don't know. I couldn't tell. Thank you, Alib. And thank y'all, everybody. Seriously, I'm trying to blow through these, but yeah, that might have been him too. I think it was also his rep or publicist that was also talking to him. You know, hey, by the way, y'all, it's like 6,000 y'all. If y'all don't mind, if you enjoy the content, if you enjoy, you know, all of it, please give us a quick thumbs up. Appreciate that. And subscribe, you know, like, you know, we do this like every Friday, actually, where we go over all the news and all that stuff. This was impromptu. This was like, I told you I was in bed, as you can see. And yeah, I don't know. This came out of nowhere. But appreciate y'all for stopping by. Let's see. What is I am Christian speechless, bro. It took me a minute to take all of this in. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate you. Let's see who else. I'm hoping I ain't skip nobody. The Faith Factor. What's assault is assault. Will Smith should be arrested. You know, and the question is Chris Rock gonna press charges? Because all that's gonna do is create more media frenzy. You know, now I feel like, and I don't know how this is gonna work, because if y'all notice in his speech, Will did not apologize. He apologized to his colleagues. He apologized to the Academy. He ain't apologized to Chris Rock. So I think somebody had mentioned it. I'm sorry for missing the comment, but I think somebody said, like, this will be a fantastic Red Table Talk. If I'm Jada and Will, I'm inviting Chris Rock to a Red Table Talk, and we about to triple the ratings if I'm them. Because y'all know when they had the entanglement Red Table Talk, that was probably one of the highest rated ones. This right here, they need to do a Red Table Talk tomorrow. Tomorrow. And that will go through the roof. And if I'm Chris Rock, I'm gonna charge them and be like, no, y'all gonna have to pay me for that. Something. Oh my goodness. Y'all, this was so wild. PK, what you got? Violence is not the answer. I agree. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. MLK, there is war in Ukraine. Yes, I agree. Thank you so much for that, PK. Appreciate the support, and I agree with that 100%. Somebody, I'm sorry, Rimmer, Bulldog, somebody had to be made an example out of an example. I stand with Will Smith. Okay. I mean, a lot of people talked about how Will Smith, thank you for that, has been a butt of a lot of jokes for a long time. And you know, I think it's one thing to joke about Will, but when you joke about his wife, he ain't going. J Dot, thank you so much. Jada really doesn't deserve Will. Hey, listen, Will go fight. Literally, he will fight for his love. Every day I have to fight. I'm sorry, that was not appropriate. Ernest, what you going? The fact is, they put their lies out there for all the world to see. Will looks bad, and I lost all respect for him. Okay, I mean, that's, you know, I understand. I understand how people can feel that way. For me, it's harder for me to judge because, you know, y'all know, for me, I'm gonna put my seminary hat on. You know, judge not lest ye be judged, right? That doesn't mean don't judge anybody. You know, that's not what the Bible talks about when it comes to judging. It means judge people the way you would want to be judged. In other words, don't be hypocritical with your judging. So, for example, for me, it's harder for me to judge Will Smith because I'm not in his shoes. I haven't had the experiences that he's gone through. I haven't had to deal with, you know, seeing my mother get beat up or my other loved ones go through abuse and have that be a triggering thing for me. So again, while I don't personally condone it, it's hard for me to judge him because I don't have the emotional baggage that he does, you know, like, and that's something we got to kind of keep in mind. We can call out moral actions all day, but y'all, people are still going to be people, right? You can call out the behavior, but like, let's just, you know, hold on judging people, because you never know how you going to act if somebody goes on stage, or if somebody, I mean, everybody got a line, you know. Again, I don't condone it. But woo, this was tough. Rob, yeah, thank you so much for that. I don't know where your comment went. Let me see if I can find it real quick. But thank you so much for the contribution. I appreciate you. Let me see. I don't see a comment again. It's a lot of. I'm so sorry if I miss it. We're gonna talk about this again on the live. So if you on the live, or if you on the replay gang or whatever, please just come on back and comment, and so I can grab that. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. It's so many comments. I'm sorry. I'm not used to over 5,000 people in here. Y'all see the wife. Come on now. What's going on, Boo Thang? Thank you so much for that. Okay, Robbie, what are you now they gonna say the Oscars too black? Oh, yeah, it's not a good look. Yeah, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. I know. I hate it, but yeah, I don't know. Are people canceling Will Smith for real? I mean, y'all don't. Are people canceling him for standing up for his wife? You know, back in the ye old days, people would go out to a duel and kill each other. You know, but and again, I'm sorry, I'm not. He shouldn't have put hands on him. That's not a good thing. That's definitely not a good thing. I am coming up. Okay, there we go. I see what you got. Oh, wait, there we go. I see what you got. The Oscars are gonna start treating their actors the same way the BET treats rappers, having to separate people who are beefing with each other. Listen, I don't think they're gonna do that. Because I think this is the first time in Oscar history, probably television history, award history, that this has ever happened. Don't be surprised if next year they just have a little more security. That's all. They might just have one person, you know, just sitting in the crowd, like, okay, all right, I'm gonna catch you next time, you know. Thank you for that. Appreciate you, Marcus J. Some of y'all need to relax. Will out here standing for his misses. That is his job. You can't tell someone how to react. Get them likes out and check out Recast T'Challa at change.org. Brother, thank you so much for that. Appreciate you. Yeah, like I said, you know, it's one thing to not condone the action. I would just say, like, refrain on judging, because again, we're all human. Can't nobody's in here perfect. We've all overreacted to something in our lives that somebody else will be like, you stupid for doing that. You know, Will had a breaking point. I'm sure Will, thank you for that, Marcus. I appreciate you. I'm sure Will be in therapy the very next day. I think he is going to see his counselor, his therapist, immediately after this. There's no question about that. Let's see. Ooh, the chat is getting wild. Okay. Renee, what you got? We are one beautiful family on flat earth. Why I gotta be flat? Oh no. Oh my. Thank you for that, Renee. Appreciate you for the contribution. Let's see. That's a whole nother debate right there. What here? Hold on. Oh Jesus. See, why my wife did, like, I don't know why she does this. She sends me a text. Y'all see I'm working here. She sends me a text and says, "Your wife is singing the theme song to Everybody Hates Chris." Why is she like this? I don't. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be professional here. Danielle, thank you so much. If that was a white man that had slapped Chris, y'all would have been in those comments demanding an apology. Miss me with that defending his wife thing. Interesting. When you change up the circumstances, maybe your reactions are different. Okay. Fair point. Nikki, recast T'Challa and say T'Challa. What a beautiful thing. Thank you so much for that. I'm gonna leave that up for a little bit. Thank you so much for that. Buzz, in my book, those hands were justified. Okay, so it's looking like we got a split audience here. Some people think Will was justified. Some people think not. Okay, listen. I told you I'm split. I'm a little bit more nuanced. I don't like the action, but I understand it. So, okay. I mean, y'all split it. You guys voice your opinion on this, because I don't know. I'm not an expert on this. Jaspel, thank you so much. Chris Rock was flabbergasted. Yes, that is the perfect. After that slap, he was beside himself. He was like, oh my gosh. Flabbergasted is absolutely the perfect word. That was, oh my god, the memes and the videos. Twitter is such a problem. Don't go on Twitter right now. Twitter is having a field day right now with this stuff. I'm telling, it's a ridiculous. Nelson V, 7,000 signed the recast T'Challa petition. Let's go. Come on now. Appreciate it. I hope they do. Let's go. Let's go. Kristen Pratt, thank you so much. Mod Squad in the building. Vets, hit the likes and stop name calling in the comments. You'll get the mute and the boot. I'm from Philly, so you know. Y'all better listen to Kristen. Don't listen. She Mod Squad. She got all the power in here. So keep it, keep it professional. Keep it civil in there, y'all. Let's see. Thank you for that, Kristen. I appreciate you. GJ, people forget Will is from West Philly. I don't think they forget now. No, I think they know now. Shoot, he got in one little fight and Chris got scared. Oh man, I'm sorry. That was a bad one. I'm sorry. Don't, I'm gonna keep my day job. I'm gonna keep it. All right. What else we got? Vintage. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate you. Let's see. I don't know if I can grab if you re-commented or not. Let's see. Marcus J, thank you so much. All of y'all in here talking about Will need to go to jail with Wyland. The fact of the matter is, many of y'all out here for so long think you could say anything to anyone. Free speech ain't free. Your words have consequences. I mean, yeah, you like every joke, and this, I think comedians, they have a hard job because a lot of times they got to push the envelope, they got to push the line, but sometimes they will cross that line. And again, I showed y'all the video. This ain't the first time Chris Rock has crossed that line with them. Will and Jada weren't there to give their reactions in 2016. Maybe they would, maybe if they were there back then, maybe it would have been something. Maybe they would have had some words. Maybe Chris would have, I don't know. There's a whole lot of shoulda, coulda, wouldas, maybes. But I listen, I hope that they actually work things out. I really do. Roman, thank you. Bad look for us black people. Them people are going to eat this up. Yeah. It's definitely not a good look. Thank you so much for that, Roman. I appreciate that so much. And Marcus, I appreciate you as well, man. Thank y'all so much for supporting the channel like that, y'all. I am really, really, really hoping that both of them do work all this out. And I mean, whether it's Red Table Talk or whether they do it privately, whatever, I really do hope that they talk that out. Because, look, people are going to have issues. People are going to have conflicts. But when you're an adult, you gotta come around. And I think that when Will sees the video, I think when he reflects on the situation, when the emotions go down, I think he's going to come to his senses. He's not going to apologize for how he feels, because he shouldn't. You don't have to apologize for how you feel. But I think he's going to apologize for physically putting hands on Chris Rock and slapping him in front of like the entire world. There were better options, but cooler heads prevail, right? Robert, thank you so much. Everyone didn't know, just like I didn't know until now. So Chris might not have known. Black on black violence, I'm assuming, not good. Makes us look bad. Proves other people. Yeah, their point. Yeah, it's incredibly poor optics. It's definitely, and it sucks. It sucks because if we can be honest here, okay? And if you're new here, we like to keep it nice and fresh and funky. Black people have had to uphold a standard of perfection in the public eye because of the negative stereotypes that have always been painted on us over time through media, and let's be honest. I mean, if this was, I don't know, Bradley Cooper and Chris Evans, or I don't know, something like that, we'd be talking about it, but we'd be like, whatever. Boys would just be boys. The guys are just, they had a scuffle, they'll be all right. But for black folks, historically, culturally, in America, we do have to uphold that image. It's just the reality. Whether you believe in racial issues or not, really doesn't matter, because it's still a reality for us. It's still an experience that we have to go through. So it is a problem. And that's why you see people in the comments talking about this. It's definitely a bad look. I mean, again, look at the Super Bowl. Okay, look at the Super Bowl with Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake. Who got the brunt of all that negativity and that press? Janet Jackson didn't put her own hand on her chest and have the wardrobe malfunction. Justin Timberlake did, right? So I'm not saying that, all the blame should be on Justin, but notice how he got very little blame. They dragged and canceled Janet Jackson for years. They altered in the NFL the perception of hip hop. They didn't even do hip hop. They went straight to classic, country music and all this good old. Basically, they went with white appealing music. Let's be honest. They went with white, safe music and stayed away from anything predominantly black for years. So I'm not making this up when I say the imagery of black people in the face of America has always come with the burden of being bigger and better than the way we are perceived. All right, sorry. I see some of the people are left. They left the live after that, so I might have hit a chord there. Sorry, not sorry. Let's see. Winsome. Oh, thank you so much for that, Winsome. I don't know where your comment is. I'm gonna see if I can find it. If not, thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. Let's see. Oh, this was nuts. This is nuts. Thank you, Winsome. I don't know where the comment is, but I'll try and get it later. Jacob, we need to bring unity to the world. Already has enough bad going on. Keep it kingdom. Yeah, facts. I'm always, let's do straight up peace. Like, I'm here for the peace. Thank you for that comment. That was very, very good. Definitely appreciate you on that. Let's see. Tay, let's go. Recast T'Challa and say T'Challa. Tay, you on point tonight, Tay. We just gonna leave that up for a little bit. Just y'all make sure y'all go check out that hashtag recast T'Challa and save T'Challa, because the kids need T'Challa. And if you go to change.org/recast T'Challa, you'll see why so many people, almost 60,000 people, are using this hashtag and why it is a thing. Thank you so much, Tay. Bobby Harris, thank you so much. Will Smith versus Chris Rock on the undercard for the next Jake Paul fight. I'll watch. I hate to say that I will, because I don't want to condone the black on black violence, but I'll watch. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that, but I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna criticize it after, but I'm gonna watch. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. Now I feel dirty, but I'm also gonna be honest. Let's see, Professor. Thank you so much, E-Man. One South Sider to another. Whatever happened to take it back after the party? Will was so wrong for this. Yes, I agree. Like, if you had to resort to violence, I'm not saying it's okay, do that backstage. Bro, meet me outside. We got words. Now I highly doubt Chris Rock will square up with Will Smith. Okay, Will might be a little older. He still got the, he's still doing the I Am Legend pull-ups and stuff. My man has still got a little reach on Chris Rock, but you can't do that in public. I mean, it's bad enough that you're doing it at all, but you can't do it in public. Professor, thank you for that. You already know how we get down. Let's see. Thank you. Let's see what else. Favor, what is this worse than Kanye and Taylor Swift? Yes. That's a great point, because the Taylor Swift Kanye thing, that was one thing. This right here, this is going to live in infamy. This is going to be Will Smith. You look him up in Google, that smack is going to be what you're going to see. And it's not it's not going to go nowhere. Like, we just watched history. Okay. I need y'all to understand. We just watched history. Thank you for that so much. Yeah, this definitely trumps the Kanye situation 110%. Let's see who else. I'm trying to hurry up. Let's see. Did I see something? No. Okay. All right. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Gotcha. Clutch. Okay, I thought that said something else. What if Chris Rock dodged it? Would they have brawled? I think there'd still be a problem in the fact that he swung on him. and it wasn't staged. Like, you don't need to. First of all, you swing on me, you've already violated my personal space at that point. You've already violated that space, and we definitely need to go handle this. I'll be like, cut the tape, cut the camera, and we gonna take care of this right here on stage. But whether he made contact or not, total problem. He got into his personal space, he swung, it was an act of aggression. It's assault. It's assault. It's assault. Thank you for that comment. Jonathan, what you got? Much respect to Chris Rock for handling like a professional. Imagine two well-respected black men in the industry fighting on stage at the Oscars. Yeah. I mean, that definitely comes from years of being a professional comedian, right? Like, he was able to still find a way to use some humor to still massage the situation. That was good on him. Thank you for that, Jonathan. Appreciate you. Mo, what you got? I wonder if Will may regret his Academy Award win being overshadowed by an act of violence against a comedian. The crowd was silent, not clapping. Yeah, this is kind of messes me up, because for a long time I've been like saying how messed up it's been when the Academy nominates black actors, because for a long time black actors have had a negative stigma in terms of the only time, well, majority of the time, I don't say the only time, the majority of the time, if you look at the black best actors, I'm not talking about supporting actors, when you look at the roles that the best actors that have been black have won, majority of them would have to do with slavery, or Denzel being like a crooked cop, or Forrest Whitaker, being a dictator or whatever, or sad to say it, Halle Berry exposing herself for the first time on camera. Like, all these things, it's like, but then when Will was going up against Denzel for Pursuit of Happiness, which I have yet to really see a lot of movies, big time movies, with positive single black fathers at the forefront, that gets skipped over. So what happens? Will doubles down, does another positive black father, wins that for King Richard, and that gets overshadowed by this whole situation. It's sad, because Will has been working his butt off for years. This was a well-deserved award, but damn it, yeah, this is totally gonna overshadow that. Yeah, good comment. Thank you so much for that. That's nothing but facts. Let's see. Vintage. I'm sorry. Hold on. Before I get to you, Marcus, thank you so much for that super sticker. I appreciate you. Okay, now we can get to Vintage. They've been in an open relationship since before my 20-year-old daughter was born. Is that been confirmed? I don't know if that was like just rumor. I forget. I think they kind of closed that up. But maybe, and if they were, hey, that's their relationship. I don't. If that's how y'all get down, that's how y'all get down. Howard D, thank you so much. Some slaps are necessary. It was just the same. It was just a shame to see two brothers having it out in front of the white bougie audience. Not only that, but millions of people. Like, forget the audience. Millions have watched this thing, and that clip is circulating everywhere. Oh, Howard D, thank you so much for that, man. I appreciate you. Let's see who else we got. Who else? I'm coming. What do we got? XD Nation. Everybody hates Chris for real. You see what you see? Yeah. Well, apparently that is the case. Ty, thank you so much for that super sticker. I appreciate you, ma'am. Let's see. Australia, what's going on? You can say whatever, whenever, and wherever you want. Just be ready when it's time to defend yourself. Hey, never put your hands down. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what Chris Rock was even expecting. Like a hug? But then again, I mean, like, no one in Vegas had Will Smith was gonna punch somebody on their card. Like, nobody had that, So I can't even blame Chris Rock for being unsuspecting and just having his guard down. But thank you for that. I appreciate you. Jordan, thank you so much for that. I'm not sure where your comment is, but I'll see if I can find it. Appreciate that. No. Oh, wait. No, wrong Jordan. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Sheldon, thank you so much. I understand why Will did it, but he did. But what he did But I would have caught Chris backstage and had a talk. This is gonna set us back like 1982. Recast T'Challa, and please recast Iron Fist. Man, Sheldon, I totally agree. Totally agree. Let's see what else we got. Thank you for that, man. Let's see, Benjamin, what's going on? I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. While I don't condone punching someone else, I haven't gone through Will's personal experience. I can't imagine myself acting much different in a similar situation. And you know what? That's called empathy. That's all. You know, it's just having an understanding that we all not built the same. We all don't go through the same things. And honestly, you know, it's hard to know how you gonna react in a situation because, like I said before, everybody's got their own line. Everybody's gonna get pushed to their limits. You know, it just depends on when and where and how that happens. This was the wrong day, wrong time, wrong moment, and like all the stars collided at this moment, and it just so happened to collide with Chris Rock's face. Thank you for that. I appreciate you for your comment and your support. Appreciate it. My man Chief, let's go. I got compassion. Not that it was right, but I fully understand the buildup. People been clowning him a lot, and Jada has alopecia. It was touchy. Yeah, facts. And yeah, bro. I'm yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot for sure. Thank you for that, man. Appreciate you. Cedric, to paraphrase Chris Rock, just because you can hit someone on stage doesn't mean you should do it. Although I understand. I'm right there with you, man. Thank you, Cedric. Appreciate you. Sante, what's going on? Will about to get sent back to his auntie and uncle in Bel Air. Oh my God. I shouldn't laugh at that. I shouldn't laugh. Thank you for that. Oh my God. That come on, man. JH, thank you so much. If people began to hit comedians, then the world would be a crueler place. Would Will hit Dave Chappelle for the same joke or worse? Come on now. You know, and like this is why I brought up the other history, right? Like this was not the first time Chris Rock made public jokes about them. And again, I don't know if they have other behind the scenes beef. We don't know. But yeah, I do think if it was somebody else, it wouldn't have escalated like this. But I think it was really because it was Chris Rock. I think that was just one too many, and it just built up. It built up. Let's see. Christina, rich people problems. Yeah, kind of. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. Let's see who else we got. Shmurda, I just want to know what Chris was thinking when he was like, "Oh, I could," but didn't do anything. He could have got himself and Will canceled or something. Facts. Yeah, he could have. But he handled it well. I think. You know, he stayed professional, told his joke, kept it moving. Jordan, there we go. Oh, that oh wow took me out. Recast the child. Thank you for that. Appreciate you, Jordan. Let's see. Cornelius, Jaden just tweeted, and that's how we do it. Did he really? Well, I mean, hey, he gonna have his daddy's back. Recast T'Challa. Man, oh man. Jaden, man, listen, the whole Smith family about to be wilding out. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Here we go. Ashes, what you got? Comedians' job's already tough. Take it backstage. Agreed. Yeah, I agree. Because again, comedians, they don't always know where the line is because that's their job to push the line. Kiki, what's going on? LAPD released a statement saying Chris has declined to file charges. Thank you for that update. That makes sense. I think that if he were to press charges, that would only make things worse. And yeah, I think they're gonna work things out behind the stage. Like I think that maybe they don't talk at all, but if they do, I think they're gonna work things out. I wouldn't be surprised if Will apologized to Chris. I wouldn't be surprised if Chris apologized to Will. Again, maybe he did not know that Jada was struggling with this. I don't know, but Kiki, thank you so much for that. That is perfect. Thank you. Let's see, Nathan, what you got? Will Smith is going to owe Chris Rock a lot of money for that slap. Oscar's gonna ghetto. How to ruin a career? Possibly. It doesn't look like he's pressing charges, so I don't think he's gonna sue him or anything either. But yeah, that was definitely problematic. And if you're looking for the video, by the way, I posted it on my social media. So go follow me, and you can definitely catch the video on there as well if you're just now tuning in. Let's see. Waleed, she made him and the marriage big joke voluntarily. Maybe. Thank you for that contribution, though. That I don't know. I try not to get too much into their marriage because it's so all over the place. It's not conventional. I'll say that. Frank, thank you so much. Every haha isn't funny. Got the taste slapped out his mouth. Now he will think about certain things he says. Embarrassment is the best medicine. That's what I was told growing up. I definitely think that people are going to recheck some of their jokes. Here's the thing. Even as a comedian, I think that you have to be careful when you're talking about people's physical appearances, especially if you don't know. That's the one thing I would say, because again, like, let's say somebody has a disease or something or a condition. You don't want to make joke about something that people can't change. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're just being a jerk. I think Chris assumed that this was a stylistic choice on Jada's part. Because I don't think Chris Rock would be heartless or uncaring for the sake of a joke. He's too good of a comedian not to come up with another joke, because he clearly thought this was harmless. He even said it. He was like, yo, the joke was about G.I. Jane too. Like, he really didn't get that this was personal for her. So I think they are going to think twice moving forward, though. Paul, thank you so much for that contribution. Let's see if we can catch your comment, though. Wait, I think I got it. There we go. Let's see. It's not a good look for the black men. First Juwan, now Will. Yeah. But there is no question Chris had this one coming, and Will had a Popeye moment. Yeah, he had to protect his olive oil. He had to, just had to. I understand. Yeah, Ricky Gervais is gonna be right back. They're gonna call up Ellen and Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel, and they're gonna be like, yeah, we need y'all to come back and make everybody feel safe. Antoinette, thank you. This was shocking. You tell me Will couldn't have a sidebar. That he should have. Antoinette, thank you so much for that. He should have. Reamer, thank you. Are you doing Moon Knight breakdowns? Yes, I will be doing Moon Knight breakdowns. Or at least I'll be doing the lives. We'll do live reactions for that one. But yes, I will. Thank you for that. GJ, what you got? Would Will have slapped Hulk Dave Chappelle, though? Probably not. I don't think he would have, because Chris Rock has history. They have history. So I doubt it. Dispel. Excuse me, imagery of black people and people of color always gets tarnished by big movie studios, media, especially Warner Brothers. Restore the Snyderverse also, and recast T'Challa. Hey, thank you so much for that. Yeah, that has been an issue. That's why I said, like, this isn't one of those things of like, oh, black people are just making this up. No, like, this is how the world works. This is how society has been. Like, society has like a lot of ingrained issues when it comes to black people, and it's complex. I mean, you don't go from like 400 years of ingrained racism and just wake up and be like, all right, everybody, everything's fine. We're done now. No, that stuff is baked into the entire fabric of the country, and it's hard to unravel that, and this is just one of those things that people gonna have to deal with. Let's see. Aaron, I just subscribed because you correctly pointed out the facts about the Super Bowl and Justin Timberlake. Aaron, thank you so much for that subscription. I appreciate you. I try to keep it real, and if I'm wrong, feel free to correct me. Do it nicely. I got feelings, but do it nicely. But thank you so much, Aaron, and welcome to the family. I appreciate you. Join us every Friday at 7:00 p.m. Central Standard Time for the Friday night live chats, which are kind of like this, but with a lot less people. Tyra, what's going on? Chris too comfortable making jokes on black women for white audiences. It's his second time doing it. Well, he learned today. Peter, thank you so much for that contribution. This had to be scripted, right? Oscars are desperate for views. Nah, this ain't scripted, man. This ain't y'all gonna have to let go of that. I don't know why y'all keep thinking this is scripted. This stuff does not happen. I just showed y'all the behind. Did we not just go over the behind the scenes? Like, this is what happens in between the commercial breaks. You don't keep doing the script when the cameras are not rolling. It's not fake. I don't know why y'all keep thinking this. It's not fake. They had to go console Will Smith because of this situation. But thank you for that. I appreciate you. JK, was it actually a fake slap though? No, it was not. You can hear the thump and the reaction in the clip. Definitely not fake. He made contact and he hit his mic. You could hear it. So if you listen again, go follow me on my follows, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I posted the video. It's not fake. He hit him for real. Marcus J, thank you so much. I'm here for piece 2 to the piece. Watch your mouth. What's going on? Low key, they probably already talked it through off camera. Still action, reaction, them's the breaks. Okay, I got you. Thank you for that, man. Yeah, we all here for the piece, man. Let's see what else we got. What else? Who else? Oh my gosh, come with it. Just for laughs. My gosh, thank you so much for that beautiful contribution. What in the heck happened? Like, why did Will do that? Can you please touch base on that? Love you, brother. Keep it up. Well, I'm going on an hour. It's a lot longer than I expected. I would just say go back to the beginning of this video, replay gang. Shout out to y'all. I definitely go through the whole thing and break it up in the first like 20 minutes or whatnot. But I appreciate you so much for that beautiful contribution. But get the full breakdown right after this live is done. I go through the history, the background, all of that stuff. You'll see it. It's just getting late and I'm getting tired. I'm sorry, but thank you so much for that contribution. I really appreciate it. Let's see. My man Hayden, what's going on, sir? Have we talked about Chris Rock's titanium chin yet? Hayden, stop playing, man. Yeah, he took that smack to the face though. He took it like a man, like because he was just like, he took it so much that people thought it was fake. It was not, but people thought it was. So shout out to him and his strong chin. Dorian, he should have gotten an Oscar for 7 pounds. Yeah, I don't know who the competition is. I'd have to go back, but he did put a good performance during that movie. Thank you, Buzz. Thank you. Chris Rock wouldn't say crap about Samuel L. Jackson's wife. Maybe not. Nobody should. She is a saint. I actually got to talk to her one time. She's very nice lady. Very nice. But thank you for that. Let's go. Echo Rhythm TV. Let's go. Will look like Ali with that follow through though. Listen. I mean, I told y'all Will's been training. Like he from West Philly. Like this ain't no game. Like he's for real out there. He will smack people apparently. Look, by the way, this ain't the first time Will has smacked someone. Do y'all remember? God, I think it was like during some red carpet press or something. Will smacked some dude that was trying to do some like photo stunt or video prank that tried to kiss him on the cheek. He smacked the mess out of dude. So Will does not play. This is actually consistent behavior. Okay. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Robert, thank you so much for that beautiful contribution. I appreciate you. Urban Visions, thank you so much. Chris Rock's next comedy special is about to be lit. He's building 30 minutes off his experience. Recast T'Challa. Facts on facts. Look, I already bought my tickets. I'm so happy because I bought my tickets a couple weeks ago. I'm ecstatic. I cannot wait because he's coming to Chicago and me and the wife are gonna go see him. It's gonna be great. Thank you for that, Urban Visions. Appreciate you. All right, what else? Devil's Advocate, what you got? Keep my wife's name out your mouth. He said a little more than that. You should keep focusing on Jaden's friends out of her. Oh man, come on now. Don't do that. But thank you for that contribution. Appreciate you. Robert, back at it. Another joke was told about Will Smith's marriage from Regina King, and he didn't say nothing. See, and that's the thing. Like, they're used to taking the jokes, but then again, maybe he did feel some type of way about it. Maybe it was a boiling point. I don't know, but I just don't think Chris Rock's history worked in his favor here. I think that was definitely a problem. XD Nation, don't let Will Smith and Chris situation distract you from the fact that Andrew Garfield was actually robbed. Static Shock movie. Robbed from what? What did he get? It wasn't for Best Actor. What? Tick Tick Boom didn't do nothing. Yeah, I mean, he was all right, but Will deserved that Oscar. Now, I don't know if it was something else, but no. Spider-Man was he fine. He all right. Thank you for that. Ben, what's going on? The roast of Jada Pinkett Smith. Yeah, I mean, you just gotta draw the line somewhere. Jay Too Savvy, thank you. Will Smith gained my respect. Pookie on that. Yayo. Hey, it's so funny. Like, some people are losing respect for him, some people are gaining respect. I find that fascinating. I find that so fascinating. That some people can rock with him and some just can't. All right, I'm trying to hurry up. Let's see. Jason, what you got? Doubt Chris knew about the alopecia. Comedians have been making jokes forever. Will overreacted. He laughed for 5 seconds at first, but I understand. Yeah. And I think the laughing is just, when you're, like I said, when you're at these award shows and stuff, you don't really know how to act because you think everything is also scripted. Nobody expects these things, like when those live moments happen, like you don't know how to react. So all you could do is just laugh until it hits you. And at that point, life hit Will and Chris real fast. Urban Visions, didn't Will Packer produce this Oscars? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. That is true. Thank you for that. Epiphany, thank you so much. Slap triggered me. I'm tired of our people. March over 1% of police shootings, but quiet over 90% of black on black homicides. Oscars to black. I would just say we need to talk about both of those things. I don't really like the idea of picking and choosing. Like I'm totally against black on black issues. Black on black crimes and police shootings. Both are wrong. Both need to stop. Both should be protested against. It ain't got to be a competition, So, but thank you for that. Appreciate your comment. Alib, we need to watch our words. It makes me think about when Chadwick was sick and people were clowning him. Words mean things. Recast T'Challa, save T'Challa. Facts. I mean, like, again, I just think that, clowning someone's physical appearance, unless here's the one thing. I'm not a professional comedian at all. Unless that person is on record joking about it themselves, right? If that person is joking about their weight, their hair, their whatever, okay, maybe then it's open game. Especially maybe if you have a relationship with them, if you know them, you cool with them. I'm sorry, but I would just have a personal rule of thumb: don't joke about black women's hair. That's just I would expect of all people, Chris Rock should know that, but I guess not. Thank you, Alib. I appreciate you. Antoinette, back at it. Thank you so much. I can bet that Will not be invited back, no matter how Oscar worthy his performance is. I bet you they will. I think they will. Will Smith is still one of the biggest superstar actors. Now he's an Academy Award winning actor. He'll be back. Trust me. I believe. I mean, he might take a break for a minute, but my man's got an Oscar now. He's gonna be back. Hollywood is quick to forgive. Hollywood don't care like that. And it was black on black. Now, if he had slapped, let's just say if he had slapped someone else of another gender or another race, then maybe you'd have some issues. But for some reason, just call me crazy, I think that they're gonna let this one slide. I don't know. Darren, thank you so much. No matter what, the perception of black men has been set back. They should both think long and hard about doing better, especially in public and on international TV. Yeah, I agree. I mean, again, this is why I think, thank you so much for this too. I think this is where they're gonna have to totally either hash it out in public, like I said, red table talk or something else like that. There might be a little damage control somewhere, somehow. I don't know. Mr. Bobby Wright, brother, thank you so much. A lot of views. Yeah, this was interesting. Reading back at it, Will Smith slapped a reporter in 2012 at red carpet. There we go. That was the one I was alluding to, because that reporter tried to kiss him, which was so weird. But yeah, that was the one I was talking about. Thank you for that. Let's see, Mike. I appreciate the comment. I don't know what the comment is, but I'm gonna try and find it. But thank you so much. Dang, Mike, you tried again. All right, there we go. I got it. Thank you, sir. Let's see. Chris is a very professional comedian, and I'm sure he he has answered about his wife's situation. Yeah, facts. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. And if anybody is joining right now out of nowhere, don't worry. Once this video is done, just go on back to the very beginning, and you can get the whole rundown. Dang, Mike back at it. Okay, Mike, I don't see the comment, but I'll try and get it again. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you. Robert, dang, 2 back-to-backs. Come on now. I don't know what y'all doing, but thank you for the comments. I got to look for Mike and Robert now. I don't know if I could see them. But oh, come on now. What up, new subscriber? Welcome to the family. All right now. Hey, every Friday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, we come together like this and have fun and talk about the news and everything. So definitely go and check that out. But listen, y'all, I really appreciate y'all. Again, if you are just now watching this, just wait till this video is done. Replay it. We actually go through the whole video. I break it down. I explain the background, the history, all of that stuff. But it's way past my bedtime. But feel free, y'all, to leave your thoughts and opinions on this. There's clearly going to be more information that comes out. I am fascinated right now. Some people are on Team Will, some people are on Team Chris. Some people have gained respect for him, some have lost respect for him. I don't know how Jada feels in all this situation. But hey, let me know what you think. Shout out to anybody new that has joined and subscribed. I definitely appreciate that. Thank y'all so much. Like I said, every Friday night, that's where we can have our conversations, our lives. We also go live sometimes on Wednesdays when we cover other things, like Marvel shows or other things like that. But y'all, appreciate y'all so much. It's past y'all bedtime too, I'm sure. But I appreciate y'all. Y'all have an excellent night. We definitely gonna talk about this more on Friday night. So in the meantime, y'all know the routine. Go wash your hands, wash your butts, and be safe out there. All right, don't go smacking nobody. I think somebody said something about play the slap again. Hold on, is this was it, right? That wasn't it. My bad, y'all. Good night.